Focus Street's gonna be that little alley. I wish I could follow it with everybody coming across right now, but I kind of want to show you what's around here a little bit. There's kind of a cool looking medicine. I think that's Chinese medicine right there. The bus just came in, and I was also going to show you a bit of food, but that's going to be our target street. And sometimes people are curious about how food has changed just in different places. This is the Macau McDonald's. They offer tender pork chop and egg twisted pasta and tender pork chop twisty pasta. So I guess those are both pork chop and egg. Okay, the only difference. Anyways, I hope this is going to be that alley right there. COVID is over. We got Christmas music. It's December. It's 2022, and we were documenting the streets of Macau, and we got another street for you right here. Chiquinha, chiquinha, toma cuidado da boquinha, chiquinha. So the next chance we get, we're gonna run across and go down that alley, and I'll highlight that one. But yeah, that one I thought was kind of cool, and this blue building is really interesting. That blue one kind of is a theme that comes up, and also just the apartments. You know, like you can see some rooftops like way up there, and also up there as well. Okay, so we're gonna head across that street. Also, before we go down, I also just wanted to show you where we are. We're in this little area called Travessa do Sal. So that's Travessa do Sal, and this just goes down to a shipyard down there. So if we did walk down this way, and I think that this is going to be the same as that one, Travessa do Sal. And then you can see some ships in the distance in the corner down there. But I'm definitely going to catch this time. Okay. So now we're going to run across. Here's a lady slowly going across. Let's see if she makes it. The taxi's going to come. But that was the street that we were just on. And that Sal goes down to the piers. Actually, just kind of also want to highlight too, there's another of those. These are also painted that blue color, that one and that one. Same color as this blue right here. So we're gonna head down our street, which I think is Sal Street. Before we do, let's just kind of, that is so tasty right there, by the way. I think that's also closed. Some of these places are closed right now. So, okay, I just kind of want to highlight those because they're also blue. And I think this is Travessa do Sal, and this is called Riviera, which is a residential apartment building. But that goes right to the waterfront where it has all these ships. And if you watch my other video, kind of somewhat recently, I filmed in that area. So now we're gonna head down this street, which I believe is Sal Street. Yeah, Beco do Sal. So the street across the street was Travessa do Sal, and then this is Beco do Sal. And this street is kind of interesting. It forks into different directions. So so it's also Beco do Sal right there. So that's the street name, and it goes in this way, but it also comes around here too. It's kind of interesting. So this is also Beco do Sal. So they both are. And so that's kind of comes around this little block. So I'm going to highlight that in a second. And there's Beco do Sal right there. And this is Beco do Sal. And this is also Beco do Sal. There's a bird cage. I have seen somebody out here before, and they had all their, like a couch and kind of cool stuff everywhere. Greater Bay Trading. That means that it's like, they're looking at me kind of funny. But Greater Bay is a new name for this Hong Kong, Macau, Guangdong region. So they're calling the Greater Bay area because they wanted to center around the bay between Hong Kong and Macau, right? Let's just go all the way down like this. I kind of want to highlight this space. So the Greater Bay Area is the terminology they're going to use just to kind of unify the whole area. That's kind of cool. This is also Beco de Sol. You can see the sign right here. So that was Sol. This is Sol. This is Sol, and that is also Sol too. Hello. So we're gonna keep on walking down Beco de Sol. So yeah, it kind of has like a fork, and if I remember right, that was Sol, that one that was down this way, but then this also has a Beco de Sol as well. So that was that temple right there that we're at. It says Beco de Sol. That looks kind of cool. Then this also says Beco de Sol right here too on this sign. So that's Beco de Sol as well. Okay, so we're gonna walk. So this is kind of interesting. So now we have another little thing. So basically people just kind of park their bikes in here. And I believe this is also Beco de Sol as well. I think all the way down to the end, I see some chairs, motorbikes. I'm just gonna see what it looks like. Oh, okay. Oh, so they're doing games in there. I'm not gonna bother that. It looks like it's basically mahjong and such in the corner there. I don't know if that's legal or illegal. Wow. This one is a nice bread shop, it says. Fresh bread shop. Bakery. That one they're doing like recycling of cardboard. So this is also Beco de Sol. There's somebody up there in the second story. So this is Beco de Sol, and that's Beco de Sol as well. So it's hard to know which one to do. And but I think what I'm going to do, we're just kind of go down a little bit and just try to capture our. That's also the same one, 1892. We'll just go down a little bit and just kind of see if this is still Beco de Sol as well. Got some kind of cool stuff like that. So I believe this is also Beco de Sol as well. And then I think this is a different street, and this is a marketplace. I think it's called São Lorenzo. And then this one is Beco de Sol right there. So there's the sign right there. And it goes all the way down to this little space, and I think they do like car washing or mechanic stuff right there. So that's where we came down in that one. And then this one I think is going to be the ending of it. Let me see here. Oh, what's that? Polyclinica. And I've come all the way down to the end. We got motorcycle helmets. Fresh fish. Got little sandwich stuff in there. Interesting. All these are just kind of wrapped up different fish. So I don't know. Let's go down a little bit further. Okay. So this is all this Beco de Sol. And it looks like if we, and then we're still on our same target street right there. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna kind of exhaustively do all of Beco de Sol. So we're gonna go back down a little bit, and then we're gonna capture the other Beco de Sol. So yeah, this one has like a fork. Check out that. I don't know if you can see that tall building, if the lighting is okay or not. But there's also this other tall building in there too. So the combination is kind of interesting. Beco de Sol right there. So we're gonna keep on going all the way down. And we're basically gonna go around like a horseshoe shape. This is all the storm surge. So when the typhoons come in, a lot of water comes in from that port that's right across the street there. And when it comes in, they'll say it's going to be up like to 2 feet or whatever. So they have those signs so people can see what 2 feet is. And then they'll put this stuff right here. So they'll put these little things up, and they'll, if it's 2 feet, 3 feet or whatever, and then they'll do that so it'll block the water from coming in. Instead of sandbags, the government gave out all these after Typhoon Hato, because Hato was so bad. Okay, so we're gonna come to our final street right here, Beco de Sol, down our final stretch. And this is basically the last part of this. So yeah, it kind of has a fork. It has a couple different directions. I guess the other directions, I guess, are all dead ends. So I guess they give them all the same name, the Sal. Portuguese bakery. They got really good stuff in there. All the Portuguese bakeries are great. That's one thing I really like about Macau, is those little Portuguese bakery influences and stuff like that. Okay, so we're almost at the end of Beco de Sol. Spicy power. Kind of got some cool apartments everywhere. Happy New Year. Muito Tarn. Huh, it's like interesting. It's written in like phonetic Chinese script. They don't really do that so much in Macau. I think that's, wow. These are all written in English too. These are the wontons. Yeah, look how tasty that looks. They're actually making it down there too. So yeah, she's actually making it. That's amazing. So yeah, all these little wonton, cabbage, pork, coriander. That looks pretty cool. It's called Dumpling Market. It actually has all the different stuff right there. This one with corn. Celery pork dumpling. Oh, that looks like so tasty right there. Okay, so we're gonna come out to the end of our street. Here's a Vietnamese one. Vietnamese restaurant. And they got some soups. Huh. Looks pretty, that looks pretty cool too. I just ate, so if I didn't, I'd be the other bakery here. And now we're coming up to our main street. So the main street has like fruits and vegetable, fruits and I think vegetables as well. And that street that we're on, this is called Sal. So we were basically just walked down this one, and then we're on kind of a market street now. So yeah, you can see they got like vegetables, fruits, sugar cane right there, all kinds of cool stuff. And that was our target street. Okay, kind of want to like bring the camera down and show all that stuff too, but yeah, that was our target. So we're gonna end it right there. COVID is over. We got Christmas music. It's December. It's 2022, and we were documenting the streets of Macau, and we got another street for you right here.
minha, bichinha. Toma cuidado da bovidinha.